What you see right above me is the Prince of Saudi Arabia moving his finger for the first time in 14 years.
Welcome back to Celebrity Class. Today, we bring you one of the most mysterious and heartbreaking royal stories of our time. A story that blends unimaginable wealth, deep-rooted faith, and a tragedy that changed a young prince's life forever. This is the true story of Prince Al-Walid bin Khalid bin Talal, known across the Arab world as the Sleeping Prince. He's been in a coma for nearly 20 years. But his family refuses to give up. And you're about to understand why. Chapter 1: Born into Power. Born into unimaginable wealth and royal heritage, Prince Al-Walid didn't just belong to any family. He came from the heart of the House of Saud, the ruling dynasty of Saudi Arabia. His grandfather was Prince Talal bin Abdulaziz, one of the sons of the founding king himself. His uncle? Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, one of the richest men on earth, a business tycoon whose empire stretches across continents. And his father? Prince Khalid bin Talal. A deeply religious man, loyal to his family, known for his boldness, humility, and unshakable Islamic faith. Growing up, young Al-Walid had everything. Private jets, global education, palaces, wealth beyond imagination. But what set his family apart was not just money. It was love. Real love. While many royal families are divided by politics and power, this one was united by faith. In their home, the Quran echoed through the halls, and God's name was spoken in gratitude before every meal, every decision, every dream. Al-Walid wasn't just royalty, he was hope. The next generation. A future leader. A prince with purpose. Until one night, everything changed. Chapter 2: The Crash. It was 2005, and Prince Al-Walid was studying in London, preparing for his role in the world. Tall, well-spoken, focused. The kind of man people described as both powerful and humble. But one night, while driving through the rainy streets of the UK, tragedy struck. His car crashed. A devastating accident. So violent that he suffered a massive brain hemorrhage. He was rushed to hospital. Machines kept him alive. Surgeons fought to save him. But when the swelling subsided and the bleeding stopped, the prince didn't wake up. Doctors diagnosed him with a traumatic brain injury. No signs of consciousness. No movement. No speech. He had slipped into a coma, one so deep, some said he would never return. Chapter 3: A Father's Refusal. When doctors told his family there was no hope, when they suggested ending life support, one man stood in their way. Prince Khalid, his father. With tears in his eyes but steel in his voice, he said, if Allah wanted him to die, he would be gone. But he is still breathing. That is not my decision. That is God's. And just like that, the prince's story became more than a medical case. It became a test of faith. While others would have let go, Prince Khalid held on. He refused to switch off the machines. He refused to give up on his son. He built a private hospital room, fully equipped. He hired the best nurses, round the clock. He prayed. He waited, and year after year, the prince slept. Chapter 4: The World Watches. For over a decade, the world forgot about Prince Al-Walid. But in 2019, something happened. A video appeared on social media. It showed the prince, lying in bed, pale and still, but then, miraculously, he moved his head. Then, he lifted a finger. The world gasped. Some called it a miracle. Others said it was just a reflex. But to his family? It was hope, real, tangible hope. In 2020, another video went viral. This time, Prince Al-Walid raised two fingers in response to his father's voice. It wasn't much. But for a man who hadn't responded for over 15 years, it meant everything. Chapter 5: Life Between Two Worlds. Today, Prince Al-Walid bin Khalid is still alive. Not awake. Not gone. Alive. He breathes with machines. He's fed through tubes. His body is cleaned, repositioned, cared for every hour of the day. His mother visits often, whispering prayers. His father speaks to him like he's listening, because maybe, just maybe, he is. Even Princess Rima, his aunt, regularly posts photos and updates, keeping the prince in the public's hearts. He has become more than a royal patient, he has become a symbol. A symbol of a father's love. A symbol of divine patience. A story that asks, what would you do if this were your child? Epilogue, will he ever wake up? No one knows if the sleeping prince will ever wake up. Doctors say the chances are low. Science offers little comfort. But faith. Faith says, it's not over until God says it's over. And in a quiet room in Saudi Arabia, a prince still sleeps. But he is not alone. He sleeps surrounded by love, watched over by a father who believes in miracles, and supported by a family and a nation that refuses to give up. This is not just a story of royalty. It's a story of love that never gives up. Of faith that outlasts time. Of a father, a son. And the silence between life and death. This is the story of the sleeping prince. And you heard it first, right here, on Celebrity Class. Make sure you subscribe and like this video.